Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, May 6th, a couple minutes after 11 a.m., and welcome into this morning's video weather discussion for an update on the severe weather threat coming in across the state for both Tuesday and Wednesday, as we're going to have two storm systems moving through the region. The first storm system is actually going to bring quite a bit of severe weather across the plain states today. And then that lingering activity is actually going to continue into overnight tonight and sweep across portions of the state tomorrow morning. And then we'll look for a secondary round of activity to develop Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. And then for Wednesday, a secondary storm system will quickly develop and move through the region, bringing another chance of some severe weather across portions of the state. So as we go through the day today, really not expecting much across the state today. There is the chance for maybe a couple of showers or thunderstorms down here across southern up into eastern Illinois. Maybe a couple showers and thunderstorms today across those areas, but not expecting any severe weather today. Now, as we go through tonight, you can see much of this evening. Tonight is going to be fairly quiet across the state of Illinois, but you will notice all that severe weather across the plain states starts to become visible on this map here as we head into early tonight. And that activity is going to push off towards the east. So by the time we get to about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning here, that activity is now right on the doorstep of Illinois here. And as we go forward into time 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning here, you can see how that activity does spread eastward across the state here. And continuing through 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. You can see how this activity continues to move eastward across the state. So it is very likely that we're going to see a morning round of showers and thunderstorms for your Tuesday, anywhere between about 1 o'clock in the morning and about 11 o'clock in the morning is when this first round of showers and thunderstorms will sweep across the state. It will, like I said, produce rain, thunderstorms, and an isolated severe weather threat along with it. Now, as we work into the middle of the day, the early to mid-afternoon, we are expecting a second round of activity to quickly develop along an advancing frontal boundary here. Anywhere from northeastern down into central southern Illinois is where we will look for that second round of activity to quickly develop, once again during the midday or early afternoon here on Tuesday. And then that activity will quickly move off towards the northeast, and it will pose a severe weather threat along the way. So by the time we get to early Tuesday night here, a lot of this activity is already, for the most part, moved to the east of the state of Illinois. Just a lingering little bit of activity down here across southeastern and across far northern Illinois as we work into early Tuesday night. And then overnight Tuesday night, it'll dry out and quiet conditions are expected before the next storm system develops and moves in. And for Wednesday, that really looks to target central and southern Illinois for Wednesday. This particular model doesn't go out far enough to show you that, but it does look like Wednesday will definitely target, and let's actually pull that up here on the screen. Wednesday does look as though it's going to really target the central and southern Illinois area, as you can see here on this simulated forecast here. This is from the NAM model. Central southern Illinois is really going to be the target for the Wednesday severe weather threat. And that looks like one round of severe weather for Wednesday, generally from the early afternoon into the nighttime time frame. So flipping back over to Tuesday here, first of all, here is our updated severe weather forecast for Tuesday. And as you can see, the entire state of Illinois is at risk for some severe weather on Tuesday. Now, that's going to range from a level 1 isolated severe thunderstorm risk across northern and western and central Illinois. And then as you go from eastern down into southern Illinois, that's going to be a level 2 risk. Slightly higher coverage of severe weather is going to be expected, maybe on the order of widely scattered across the level 2 risk area and isolated severe weather risk across the level 1 risk area. Now, in terms of type of severe weather, we could be looking at damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes being possible with this activity on Tuesday. And now remember, we're expecting 2 rounds of activity on Tuesday. The first round of rain and thunderstorms with an isolated severe weather risk is going to move across the entire state. between 1 a.m. Tuesday and 11 a.m. Tuesday. Then we'll see that second round of activity develop from the middle of the day on Tuesday and continuing into early Tuesday night. And that'll generally affect kind of in this funky corridor here, far northern, northeastern, eastern, central Illinois, down into much of central Illinois. This will be that second round of activity across these areas as it kind of looks at this point in time at least. So 2 rounds of activity on Friday. The afternoon round definitely will probably have the higher severe weather risk along with it. So a very active day coming up on Tuesday. Now regarding Wednesday, we're going to issue our first forecast for Wednesday coming up tonight on our forecast update tonight. But as it looks right now, the highest severe weather threat for Wednesday is definitely going to be central and southern Illinois as it looks at this moment in time. So active 2 days of weather coming up here, and definitely going to be keeping an eye on things. Checking the video chat here, we have Deborah checking in from Los Dant, Mary checking in here, Devon, Deborah, Mr. Davis as well. Looks like Devon going to be wondering severe weather possibility during the rush hour. Yes, for some areas on Tuesday morning, some of that thunderstorm activity will be moving in through portions of the state during the morning rush hour on Tuesday, and it could have an isolated severe weather threat with it as well, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Mr. Davis was checking in from Bloomington. Looks like you have an active 2 days of severe weather potential coming up around your area. The same goes for Paul from the Kankakee area as well. So in summary here, we do have another active 2 days worth of weather coming up for both Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, we are looking at 2 rounds of activity that will affect the state. The first round will be between 1 a.m. and 11 a.m. Tuesday morning. That first round of rain and thunderstorms will be very widespread across the state. Isolated severe thunderstorm risk with it. Then, middle of the day Tuesday into early Tuesday night, we'll see a second round of rain thunderstorms with a greater chance of some severe weather across far northern, northeastern Illinois, down in east central and southern Illinois for that second round of activity. Once again, midday Tuesday into early Tuesday night. Then we see another storm system quickly develop and move in for Wednesday, and that could bring a severe weather risk for much of the state, but especially across central and southern Illinois, and that would be Wednesday afternoon into early Wednesday night. So quite a 2-day period of weather coming up here across the state. See several more of you checking in here. Kara from McChesney Park, Evil Girl on YouTube from Quincy. We have Joe checking in from McHenry, also Jerry down in the Pekin area, not far from Peoria. Yep, all of you folks will begin getting in on some of these rain and thunderstorm possibilities here over the next 2 days, including some severe weather risk as well. We will be back on again tonight with another full update regarding not only the severe weather threat for Tuesday, but we'll be issuing our first severe weather forecast for Wednesday as well. So definitely tune into that. But we'll go ahead and wrap up this discussion here for this morning. Like I said, we will be back on tonight with another full update regarding things. So definitely keep an eye on the weather situation as we go forward over the next 2 days. And all of our forecast updates, whether you follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or whatnot. But for now, let's see here. Video chat, Russell checking in from Champaign. Sins out in the Rockford area, Rock Falls area. Yep, all of you folks getting in on some of those showers and thunderstorms and severe weather potential the next couple of days as well. So that'll be a wrap on it for this morning. As I mentioned, we'll be back on again tonight with another update. But until then, everyone have a great Monday.